And the Ōtuataua Stonefields Historic Reserve was opened by the Prime Minister of New Zealand, the Right Honourable Helen Clark.
I first became aware of these stone fields when I became Minister of Conservation around 13 and a half years ago. And around about early 1988, the Department of Conservation hired a light plane and we flew over the remaining stone fields. It was clear to me that they were of very great historic and cultural significance. We once had on the area of Tamaki Makaurau around 8,000 hectares of these stone fields. This was very heavily settled by Māori, and they gardened, they had very sophisticated agriculture and of course the rich food source of the harbour. It was my hope then that a way might be found to preserve what was left for all time. As Sir Barry has said in his speech, it's taken a long time to get the package together. And I want to thank Sir Barry and the councillors over the years who've helped him drive a vision of what could be here in the historic reserve. You know, Manukau City stands out as probably first above all cities in New Zealand for doing its best to work on very good relations with all communities. Sir Barry knows what the preservation of these fields mean to tangata whenua here. It is of enormous significance. Through this permanent preservation in the historic reserve, future generations are going to be able to get a better understanding of how the first people to arrive in New Zealand actually developed their society, their economy, and their way of life. And then around, I guess, the 160 years ago, people like my forefathers came, and they started using the stones as well in the way they knew how, erecting dry stone walls. Some of my family came from Yorkshire. There's plenty of dry stone walls up there, and some of that technology came around 160 years ago. But what we have on this site is evidence of at least 800 years of human habitation, and it is simply wonderful to see it put aside for all time. As Sir Barry has said, the council has developed 3 walks, one focusing on the historical, the food pits, where the buildings were, where the gardens were, and giving you some understanding of how the stone, the volcanic rock, was used to help the agricultural plots. There's the botanical walk, there's the geological walk as well. So all round it gives us a very good understanding of what this place meant. It certainly is wāhi tapu. Wāhi tapu, a sacred place, because so many have lived and died here over so many years.
The Prime Minister of New Zealand, the Right Honourable Helen Clark.